Chosen one, God has spoken. Deal done. Chosen one. This is no random message. If your eyes are on these words right now, it's because heaven itself has led you here. You've endured the pain, the heartache, the battles that many would have surrendered to but not you. You've held on through the darkest moments, when hope seemed too far away. And now, God is declaring to you, it is done. The deal has been sealed. What you've been praying for is no longer a distant hope. It is already authorized in the spiritual realm and is breaking through into your physical reality. This is your divine confirmation that your season of waiting is ending. The doors you once believed to be locked are already opening wide before you. The blessings you thought were delayed have actually been on their way to you, and they are arriving now. But listen carefully, chosen one. When God seals a deal, the enemy will not remain silent. He will try to distract you, confuse you, and steer you off course. That's why you must stay focused, stay aligned, and absorb every word you are hearing right now. Pause, take a moment, and activate your spiritual alignment if you feel the stirrings in your spirit, like this video. It signals your agreement with this divine confirmation. Subscribe as we stand in unity toward a growing army of 1,000 believers, firm in faith. And comment the number 99 not as superstition, but as a symbol of completion, declaring, God has finished it for me. This is not just a video you're watching. If you are truly a chosen one, something inside of you is pulling you to the very end of this message. It's that deep, undeniable sense that God is speaking directly to you. But here's the truth. If you're not prepared for the shift, you won't make it to the end. Only those who have felt the spiritual pressure, the warfare, the breaking those who have endured will understand the weight of what is about to be revealed. For those of you who stay with me until the end, know this, your life is about to change in a way that will leave no room for doubt. God has already sealed the deal, and now we step into the next chapter. Have you been waiting for years? Feeling overlooked, hurt, undervalued? God sees every tear, every sleepless night, and every moment of frustration you've carried. Today, He is declaring, deal done. This is the turning point, the moment where your suffering, delays, and disappointments come to an end. What once felt impossible, what once felt too heavy, is being lifted off you right now. A new chapter is ready to unfold, one where the divine hand that you couldn't see working behind the scenes will soon be evident in your life. Think back to the times you prayed for a breakthrough, yet nothing seemed to happen. Now envision the unseen hand of God, quietly working, perfectly aligning everything in its time. Years of waiting have been compressed into a season of sudden blessings. This isn't wishful thinking. This is the fulfillment of a promise. Your persistence, your faith, even your pain has led you to this moment. The beauty of this moment is that it is uniquely yours. No one else will experience this exact alignment of timing, opportunity, and favor. God has intervened in your life in ways that will soon become visible to the world. He hasn't just ended your suffering. He's preparing a path of abundance, joy, and divine protection, a path that others will look at and marvel at. This message is for you, chosen one. While many may read similar words, this message is private, delivered directly to your heart. It's for your understanding, for your spirit to embrace. What has been sealed in heaven is now breaking through into your life. And the best is yet to come. God knows the depth of your journey, and He has entrusted this revelation to you alone because you are finally ready to receive it. When life has felt lonely, misunderstood, or unfair, remember, being chosen often means walking a path that few can truly see. There is a higher purpose for your struggles, and every step you take now is part of a divine design, your destiny unfolding before you. This message is not for everyone. It is personal. It is your call, your map, your blueprint for moving forward with the assurance of divine guidance. This exclusivity only makes it more powerful. Just as a master painter uses specific colors only for certain parts of the masterpiece, God has tailored this moment just for you. Every word of this message carries weight, direction, and a loving nudge, encouraging you to step confidently into the purpose He has prepared for you. For too long, your heart has carried the weight of waiting, longing for change, for breakthrough, for clarity. And now God has seen your struggles. He could no longer watch you stumble and fall without offering His help. Imagine a loving parent witnessing their child's endless struggle, feeling helpless to ease their pain. That's the depth of God's compassion for you. His heart aches for your suffering, and now He is stepping in. This is why miracles often come when patience seems impossible. God's intervention is like a sudden sunrise after a long, dark night, brilliant, illuminating, and impossible to ignore. He is declaring, "No more delays. Your suffering was never meant to last this long." The prayers you've whispered in the quiet, the tears you've cried in the dark, and the silent pleas that have echoed in your soul have been heard. And now action has been taken on your behalf. Every moment of past frustration now becomes a stepping stone for your triumph. God's timing is not random, it is precise, intentional, and perfect. He is removing every obstacle, shielding you from harm, and ensuring that your future will reflect His divine love and care. The days of waiting in vain are over. The breakthrough you've been waiting for is imminent. Picture it, a courtroom where every case against you has been cleared. God has finalized the deal for your life. Every situation that seemed uncertain, every door that once appeared closed is now wide open, shifting in your favor. This is not luck. This is divine orchestration, God working behind the scenes to align circumstances, people, and opportunities, all without your constant worrying. What used to take years of effort is now condensed into this one defining season. Opportunities that once seemed so distant are now arriving unexpectedly. You may have spent months or even years waiting for something you deserve, only to watch it slip through your fingers due to circumstances beyond your control. But now, God has intervened directly. He is smoothing the path, resolving conflicts, and opening doors you never even knew existed. The deal has been sealed, and all that is left for you is to step forward and claim your blessings with unwavering faith and courage. Have you ever prayed for a small favor, only to be overwhelmed by something far greater than you could have imagined? God specializes in multiplication miracles. When you ask for one blessing, He often gives you more, doubling, tripling, or multiplying your expectations in ways that leave you breathless. For example, you may have prayed for financial stability, only to receive an unexpected promotion, a new income stream, or a gift that multiplies what you thought was a small blessing. You may have hoped for one supportive friend, only to find that God has surrounded you with 2 or 3 incredible allies, each one ready to stand by your side. This is not just a small favor. This is God moving mountains on your behalf, opening doors that no one can shut, and releasing blessings that will transform your life in ways you've never imagined. The deal is done. God has finalized it. All that's left for you is to step boldly into this new season, ready to receive the abundance, the favor, and the grace that He has prepared for you. Your time has come. God is never limited by what we imagine. His generosity knows no bounds, extending far beyond anything we could fathom. This divine principle applies to all areas of life: relationships, opportunities, and personal growth. What may seem like a small improvement in your life is often the beginning of a much greater transformation, a ripple effect of God's multiplication. Each subtle change is part of a larger, exponential growth that He has set in motion. The key is to recognize and celebrate these gifts when they arrive, for God's plan is far grander than our expectations. Elevation comes with preparation. God is calling you to step away from hidden wrongs, old habits, thoughts, or actions that silently hold you back. Sometimes, what may appear harmless in private can actually stunt your spiritual growth or delay the blessings that are waiting for you. God asks you to live in integrity, even when no one is watching. Consider the stories of those who achieved sudden breakthroughs. It wasn't simply luck. It was the fruit of obedience to a higher standard of conduct, to a divine way of living. By letting go of negative behaviors and destructive patterns, you open the door for blessings to flow freely. Your rise in life depends not just on God's intervention, but also on your willingness to align with His guidance. This is also a call to self-awareness. Take a moment to reflect on the ways you may unknowingly sabotage your progress. Every positive change, every act of honesty or kindness, becomes a stepping stone for the miracles God has prepared for you. The elevation He promises is directly tied to your intentionality in walking the righteous path. Imagine waiting decades for a harvest, only to witness it arriving in a matter of months. God has the power to compress blessings, taking what was meant to be a long, slow process and delivering it swiftly. This isn't coincidence. This is divine acceleration. Many have experienced life-changing moments that seemed impossible: a career breakthrough, an unexpected financial gift, or a transformative relationship. These events may feel sudden, but behind the scenes, God has been meticulously preparing every detail, orchestrating the timing, and ensuring that the results will exceed all expectations. Now is the moment to rejoice and prepare for gratitude. Your patience has not gone unnoticed. The waiting period was never wasted. Every hardship, every delay, has been preparation for this season of rapid growth, abundance, and clarity that is now at your doorstep. Have you noticed relationships that once drained you or held you back gradually fading away? God is realigning your social circle, ensuring that those in your life now support your divine destiny. Toxic connections, hidden agendas, and unhelpful influences are being removed to make room for allies and supporters who will champion your rise. This isn't just spiritual theory, it's a practical transformation. You may notice new doors opening with colleagues, friends, or family members who are suddenly in alignment with your goals. Divine timing is at work, reshaping interactions and preserving your energy for those who matter most. Embrace this realignment with gratitude and patience. Not everyone who leaves your life was meant to stay, and not everyone who enters your life will remain forever. Trust that every shift, every change is purposeful. It is designed to create balance, harmony, and progress in your personal and professional journey. There are forces, people, and situations that unintentionally or deliberately slow us down. God has intervened to remove anyone or anything that threatens your peace, growth, or future. This divine protection is subtle yet powerful, shielding you from harm before it ever reaches you. Think of it as spiritual security. Just as a skilled driver anticipates obstacles on the road ahead, God is clearing your path, ensuring that your journey is protected and your steps are guided. Individuals who once sought to hurt you or hinder your progress no longer hold any sway over your journey. Their energy, their plans, their influence, everything they intended to use against you is now redirected, leaving you free to pursue your destiny. This is your invitation to trust, not fear. Even when you can't see the full picture, know this: God's protection is active in your life, safeguarding your rise, your breakthroughs, and your happiness. You are moving forward with confidence, courage, and a faith that transcends what can be seen. God operates in realms beyond human understanding. The spiritual world has been realigned specifically for you. Picture it as a master strategist rearranging pieces on a chessboard. Every move, every protective measure, and every shift that you cannot see is designed to ensure your victory. These divine interventions may not be immediately visible, but they are real, they are profound, and they are at work even now. Have you ever noticed how life often feels like a series of coincidences? Suddenly, an obstacle vanishes. A person who might have caused you harm steps away. An opportunity shows up at just the right time. These aren't coincidences, they are the hand of God, aligning circumstances in your favor. Your path is being cleared, blockages are being removed, and unseen allies are positioned to make sure your success is not delayed. This is a call to awareness and gratitude. Even when you feel alone or uncertain, know that your journey is under divine supervision. Every prayer, every hope, every moment of faith is being amplified by these spiritual realignments. Recognize the sudden opportunities, the unexpected help, and the blessings beyond what you could have imagined. They are proof that your life is being orchestrated with precision, care, and immense love. The very fact that you are reading this right now is not by accident. This message is tailored specifically for you. It's a divine appointment, a signal that God is calling you to awaken to the understanding of your destiny. Not everyone receives messages like this. God does not communicate with everyone in the same way, but you, chosen one, are being called to rise. This is your confirmation, your moment of awakening, that you are appointed to impact the world in ways only you can. Being appointed comes with responsibility. It is not a passive position. It requires faith, courage, and action. The universe and divine forces have aligned to position you for success, but what you do with this confirmation matters. Embrace it with intention and determination, leaving behind doubt, fear, and hesitation. Blessings are activated through obedience. God has already prepared a clear path for you, but it requires your active participation. Think of blessings as seeds. You can plant them, but without nurturing them with water and sunlight, they cannot grow. Your faith, your decisions, and your actions are the tools that bring God's promises to life. This means walking away from people, habits, and patterns that no longer serve you. Even small changes, acts of honesty, kindness, patience, or discipline can trigger massive breakthroughs. God does not reward passivity or indifference. He responds to those who are willing to act in alignment with His guidance. Every step you take toward obedience multiplies your blessings. For example, committing fully to a new opportunity, showing gratitude for small wins, or making time for spiritual growth. These are the kinds of actions that will exponentially increase what God has prepared for you. Your breakthrough is just waiting for you to take that first step in faith. Obedience is the bridge that connects divine promise to real-life manifestation, and your willingness to cross it determines the magnitude of your rise. Many battles you've fought were not visible to the naked eye. They were spiritual, relational, or situational forces that you couldn't perceive. But God has been working tirelessly behind the scenes, handling conflicts, redirecting people, and clearing paths you never knew existed. Imagine a theater production where the audience is captivated by the performance on stage, unaware of the countless hours of preparation happening backstage. Your life is no different. The prayers you've offered, the sacrifices you've made, and the patience you've shown are all part of divine arrangements you may not yet see. This should give you profound comfort and unwavering faith. Even when results seem delayed or progress feels slow, know that God's preparation ensures that when breakthroughs do come, they will be monumental, precise, and life-altering. Trust that every hidden act of divine intervention is working in your favor. God is protecting you, equipping you, and preparing you for a destiny far greater than you could ever imagine. God does not measure blessings by human expectation. When He intervenes, He often gives far more than you thought possible. A small prayer for help may turn into multiple streams of favor, unexpected opportunities, relationships, and blessings that multiply your influence, joy, and capacity to impact the world. For example, you may have prayed for financial relief and received not just stability, but abundance that allows you to help others. You may have asked for guidance and found not only clarity but connections and wisdom that completely transform your career and personal life. These are a blessing that comes suddenly, in ways you never could have planned or predicted. Preparation is key. Open your heart and mind to receive these blessings with no doubt, no fear, no hesitation. Your mindset, your gratitude, and your readiness will amplify these blessings. When they arrive, they won't just meet your needs, they will exceed them, creating a momentum that propels you into a season of prosperity, joy, and influence beyond anything you can imagine. Your breakthrough will not only affect you, it will astound those around you. People who doubted your potential, underestimated your strength, or dismissed your dreams will be forced to acknowledge your success. Your rise will serve as a beacon of inspiration, challenging others to reach higher, do more, and believe in their own potential. Think of the most extraordinary transformations in history. They often started quietly, unnoticed, and unseen, only to culminate in public acknowledgement and profound influence. Similarly, your journey is preparing you for a societal impact that will be impossible to ignore. Your achievements, character, and faith will serve as living testimony that divine intervention is real and purposeful. Embrace this new chapter with full confidence. Your life is entering a season where dreams, desires, and prayers converge. Be bold. Be faithful. Remember this: God's openings are always perfect. You just need to recognize them. The beauty of these unexpected doors is that they require no struggle. You don't need to push, force, or manipulate circumstances. God is taking care of everything behind the scenes, allowing you to step in and claim what has been prepared just for you. Patience has been your constant companion, but now God is bringing delayed blessings at a speed that will surprise you. The projects, promotions, and breakthroughs you once thought would take years are now moving at lightning speed. Consider every area of your life that felt stagnant: finances, love, career, or spiritual growth. Delays are ending. God is compressing time, ensuring that the rewards of your perseverance arrive sooner than you expected. This is a powerful reminder. Delays do not mean denial. God has been working behind the scenes, and now the time for your breakthrough has arrived. Trust in His perfect timing, and know that the best is yet to come. They are preparations for a spectacular reveal. The key to experiencing this shift is to stay ready and remain faithful. Doubt, hesitation, or fear can slow the flow of your blessings, but trust that everything God has delayed is now arriving with precision, magnitude, and impact far beyond what you ever imagined. Your response to these sudden blessings will shape your experience. Embrace them with gratitude, humility, and purpose, for this is your season to move forward confidently, knowing that what was once delayed is now a divine reality in your life. Divine intervention often works quietly behind the scenes, but its results can be overnight and undeniable. Situations that once seemed impossible will shift dramatically, as if a master architect has been redesigning your life while you were unaware. Relationships that were toxic or unproductive will realign, and opportunities that seemed blocked will suddenly become accessible. Even your mindset and energy will be renewed, ready to embrace the profound changes God has orchestrated on your behalf. This is not magic. This is divine orchestration. God is meticulous in every detail, ensuring that every rearranged circumstance works perfectly for your advantage. You will begin to see the fruits of this divine intervention unfold in ways that leave no doubt about God's presence and power in your life. Be prepared to recognize these overnight changes. They may feel sudden, even shocking, but they are carefully designed to elevate you. This is God's way of proving that your patience, faith, and obedience have not gone unnoticed. God often works quietly, preparing hidden blessings that will only reveal themselves when the time is perfect. These blessings may come in the form of people, opportunities, finances, or spiritual insights that change the trajectory of your life. The beauty of hidden blessings is that they are always intentional. They are not accidents or coincidences. Every blessing is carefully crafted to meet your needs at the exact moment, amplifying your progress and ensuring that your rise is not only swift but also sustainable. These blessings also build your confidence in divine timing. As they emerge, you will begin to recognize patterns, signs, and confirmations that God is actively guiding your path. Each hidden blessing that appears serves as proof that your life is being orchestrated with purpose and care. Stay attentive and grateful. Hidden blessings may not announce themselves loudly, but when they arrive, their impact will be undeniable. Recognize them, embrace them, and allow them to propel you forward into your season of abundance. God has a way of placing unexpected allies in your life. People who once seemed distant, indifferent, or unavailable will suddenly step forward to support your journey. They may encourage you, mentor you, or open doors you didn't even know existed. Sometimes these supporters appear at the exact moment you need them most: a colleague offering guidance, a friend providing resources, or even a stranger presenting an opportunity. Act with courage. While the world may be shocked by your rise, you will stand firm in the knowledge that God has finalized the deal. Your rise is not just significant, it is extraordinary. Life often feels like a slow crawl, as if blessings are miles away and progress is painfully delayed. But God is about to orchestrate a divine shift that will hit suddenly, transforming your circumstances in ways you never predicted. This will not be gradual. It will be sudden, undeniable, and awe-inspiring. Imagine a moment when years of struggle are compressed into days, when opportunities that once felt distant and out of reach suddenly present themselves in your life. This divine shift is designed to elevate you to a new season, one where your potential finally meets your destiny. The waiting is over. The time has come. Your rise is here. You may feel the impact of this divine shift in every area of your life: your finances, relationships, and personal growth. It will be felt simultaneously, transforming multiple aspects of your existence. This shift is not just about change. It is about timing. God knows exactly when you are ready to receive. He has prepared your mind, heart, and spirit for this moment so that when it arrives, you can embrace it fully, without fear or hesitation. Every obstacle that once seemed immovable will now be rearranged or completely removed. Prepare yourself emotionally and spiritually, for this divine shift may feel overwhelming, even miraculous. Embrace it with gratitude, faith, and courage, knowing that this is the moment you were chosen for. This shift is proof that God has finalized the deal on your behalf and is now moving you into your season of triumph. Have you ever felt like life was moving in slow motion, with doors barely cracking open and dreams inching toward reality? God is now accelerating the events that once felt delayed. What used to take years will now happen in months or even weeks, and what once took months will occur in days. The opportunities you prayed for, but seemed stuck in limbo, are now rapidly coming to life. God is speeding up your progress, realigning circumstances, and positioning you in ways that make the journey feel effortless. It's as though He is rewriting the timeline of your life to perfectly match your divine purpose. Acceleration is also unfolding in your personal growth. The lessons that took a lifetime to learn are now being absorbed swiftly, equipping you to handle responsibilities and blessings that once felt overwhelming. This is God's way of ensuring that your rise is not just fast but sustainable, building a foundation for long-term success. Prepare for a whirlwind of change. Do not resist or fear it. Open your heart and mind to the rapid movements around you, for this acceleration is divine, intentional, and tailor-made for you. Everything God has been holding in reserve is now rushing to your favor. Some of the greatest breakthroughs arrive when you least expect them. God will open doors suddenly, without warning, effort, or struggle on your part. Opportunities you never even imagined will present themselves, proving that divine timing is far superior to human planning. Think of the moments when you felt stuck, unable to progress despite hard work. Then, suddenly, someone reaches out to you, an invitation arrives, or a long-awaited solution appears. These doors are not random. They are the direct result of God's intervention, His perfect plan to elevate you. This is also a call to vigilance. Keep your heart and mind open, ready to step through when the opportunity arises. Many miss divine openings because they are focused elsewhere or waiting for the perfect moment. Their arrival is no accident. It is divine alignment designed to accelerate your progress. This is also a lesson in humility and openness. Don't underestimate the power of new relationships or the profound impact of those who appear unexpectedly. God uses people to reinforce His plan, and your willingness to accept their help is part of the blessing. Celebrate and honor these relationships. They are evidence of divine orchestration and a reminder that your journey is not meant to be walked alone. With support from unexpected sources, your destiny becomes easier to achieve and far more impactful. There are areas of life that may have felt barren: finances, dreams, relationships, or personal growth. But God is preparing a breakthrough that will breathe new life into those places you thought were dead, reviving hope, joy, and opportunity in ways you didn't expect. This is the moment when impossible situations transform into glorious victories. You may have felt hopeless or abandoned, but God's intervention is about to prove that no part of your life is beyond restoration. What once seemed like failure is now fertile ground for blessings. Breakthroughs often come with signs of growth you didn't anticipate: sudden clarity, bursts of energy, newfound confidence, or solutions that appear out of nowhere. These moments are not just transformative but affirming, reminding you that God has never forgotten you. Embrace these breakthroughs with boldness. Let the revival of the areas that once felt dead inspire you to act decisively and step fully into the new season that is unfolding before you. The miracles that emerge will strengthen your faith and demonstrate the boundless power of God at work in your life. Timing is everything, and God's timing is perfect. Opportunities will appear at the exact moment they are needed. Whether it's solving a problem, offering relief, or opening new pathways, these opportunities will often come in ways that feel miraculous. A sudden job offer, a new partnership, or a timely word of encouragement can change the course of your life, aligning perfectly with your needs and desires. Recognize these opportunities as gifts of divine precision. They are not random or accidental. They are God's way of showing you that He is in control, working tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure your success. Be prepared to act when these moments arise. These opportunities may require courage, faith, or decisive action, but by stepping into them, you will align fully with the season God has prepared for you, maximizing the impact and blessings that come with perfect timing. Even the smallest efforts, prayers, or investments will now multiply beyond imagination. God specializes in turning tiny seeds into overflowing harvests, delivering abundance in ways you least expected. A small act of kindness, a single prayer, or a modest investment in your career or relationships can suddenly yield massive returns. This is a reminder that nothing is wasted. Every step you've taken, every seed you've sown, and every act of faith has been carefully recorded and cultivated by God. What seemed small or insignificant is now poised to produce monumental results. Receive this harvest with gratitude and wisdom. Use it to elevate your life, support others, and expand your influence. God's ability to multiply your efforts proves that His favor is limitless and your destiny is unstoppable. God does not leave you guessing. He provides divine signs to confirm that the deal is sealed and your blessings are guaranteed. These signs may appear as repeated synchronicities, unexpected confirmations, dreams, or encounters that leave no doubt about His plan for you. Pay attention to the patterns in your life. You may notice that the opportunities you've prayed for align perfectly, that people appear exactly when you need them, or that solutions you've been waiting for manifest effortlessly. These are not coincidences. They are God's fingerprints, marking His presence in your life and confirming that His promises are coming to fruition.